I hope you guys are having a great day. I am sorry that this video is going up a day late. Yesterday in Missouri and Kansas, we had horrible weather, even some tornado touchdowns. So I couldn't be up here filming. I was downstairs with my family with a tornado warning, but everything is fine in my neck of the woods. Other people, unfortunately, were not as lucky. I don't know. I don't watch the news, so I don't know if there were any fatalities, but I do know there were some injuries. And I have like this raspiness, so I might be doing that a lot, so I apologize in advance. So I am going to do just a very colorful look. If you follow me on Twitter, then you will see that I got this fun little palette. It's just bright and very summery. So I'm going to give it a shot. It may turn out like a hot mess, but you know what? It's makeup. We can always wash it off. So you can purchase this at Walmart, Ulta, any place that sells NYX. I think it was like $4.99. So let's give it a try. I'm actually going to do my eyes first, because when you use with bright colors and something like this, if you make a mess, then you can just kind of clean it up. So I'm going to use my Scotch tape little trick to kind of make a line. So if I make a mess, I can kind of just clean it right off. Good gravy. I thought I was going to be fine, but that may just be annoying, and I'm sorry. So put the Scotch tape on the back of your hand, and I'm just going to do one eye at a time, because when you're working real precise with something, this is, yeah, that's the best way to do it. So I'm just going to put this on the back of my hand, just get some of that sticky off so it's not straight, and then I'm going to put it on in a small mirror. Okay, now that I've got that on, which I think it's okay, I kind of left just a little bit of space down here, and I had on just mascara from earlier this morning at like 6 a.m. So that's still on, but I'm not going to worry about it. So I am going to immediately just take a little bit of foundation. I'm actually trying out this new foundation. It's L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. First of all, I'm never going to wear a foundation for 24 hours, but this one says it lasts that long. So I'm going to just put a tiny, tiny dot on the back of this damp sponge and kind of almost use it like as a primer. So it'll cancel out the veins and stuff. So I'm just going to pat that on. We just want to cover up any, I guess I could move closer so you guys could see, since I'm going to be on my, focusing on my eye really. I'm just going to pat that in just to cancel out some discoloration, any veins that you might have, just so the colors stick better and pop a little bit more. That really kind of blended straight into my skin, y'all. Look, I mean, it looks better than this one. This one's more orangey. So you can tell the difference how that cancel out some stuff. God, I'm so sorry. And you're going to hear me say sorry 100 times, because I'm like, let me keep clearing my throat. We actually just got done working out. I'm taking some pressed powder, and I'm going to, not pressed powder, loose powder. I'm just going to pat that in as well. So we have a good base to work with. You don't want it to be like super dry. You don't want a whole bunch of powder on there, because you do want the product to be able to move, but you don't want it super tacky either. So I'll just confuse the crap out of you. You're like, is it a lot or a little, Shelly? I don't really know. It's in the middle. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start out with this first shade, which is like this mustardy yellow color. And I'm going to take a big blending brush, and I'm going to, actually, I swatched this on the back of my hand on my Twitter thing, and it was very pigmented, but a lot comes off. Like, check this out. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I'm just being dramatic. And I'm going to bring that pretty high, actually. I'm going to bring it all the way up to this brow bone. I have not put this on my skin yet. This is the first time, and this actually looks really nice. So I want to get a little bit closer, but I have all my stuff here. So, wow, yeah, you can see that, huh? Tap that off, and I'm just going to go right here, almost to the brow bone, especially since I have a cut crease. I'm going to do a cut crease. Since I have a hooded lid, which means that skin, you know, when I open up my eyes, it kind of hangs over. So you really want to bring this up here. Otherwise, it's not going to show up at all. And then what's the point, right? So summer has started. The kids are out of school. We are going to go to the Lake of the Ozarks Friday, actually. Spend a week there with my parents. They have a timeshare there, and my brother and his girls for a couple days. We're going to stay the whole week. My brother and the girls, they're not out of school yet. So, you know, the people are right now like whining about it. I'm like, y'all had 5 days spring break. We had 1. So I don't want to hear it. Now next year, Great Valley is actually going to change that. And they're going to have a spring break, which Jamie and I are crossing our fingers that we might get to go on a little anniversary trip with some coworkers. So we'll see. Okay, I'm going to switch to the next color. It's going to be this one right here. It's more like a salmon color. Gosh, is that like the exact same color as my nail? It is. So I'm going to go with that next, and I'm just going to bring that just a little bit lower than this yellow, just a tad bit lower. I'm using the same brush, y'all. I kind of just swirled it on a clean rag that's sitting here in front of me. That's all I did. It looks nice. So you want to see that little bit of yellow peeping through just at the top up there. And then I'm putting this just right below it. I don't want to cover it up. If you do accidentally cover it up, just go back with the other color. This is definitely more advanced kind of look, and I'm not going anywhere tonight, so I'm really just doing this for you. You're welcome. The twins are spending the night at their grandparents, sitting in a pawpaw's. We just got back from a run at Burr Oaks. Mason, Marley, and I, that is. Marley hates to run, so I was like loading her up. I was like, here's your protein shake, and I gave her one that was like 3 sizes too big. Okay, we're going to go with that. And then I'm going to actually cut the crease now. And I'm going to use Jeffree Star concealer to cut the crease. I've never done this before. I'm pretty sure that I've always used Shape Tape. So we're about to test it. But you guys know how I feel about Jeffree Star's concealer. It's the best concealer I've ever used. That's how I feel about it. Okay, so I'm going to just put it right here. Then I'm going to look up. Do you see where that line is? That's where my crease is. So now I'm just going to put just a little bit more because I want to cut this crease. I'm going to look up. And now I'm just going to kind of guide that in with a brush. I hope I brought the right brush. This one should work. We're about to find out. See, I got a little bit up there, so I'll have to go and clean that up later, but we're going to do this. This is just going to make where everything's just going to be, the colors are going to pop more. Can you guys see me? I hope you can see me well. And this can be very, very tedious work. So I'm going to show you just a little bit, and then I'm going to go off camera and finish it because it'll take forever and you guys are going to be like, oh my Lord. But you get a brush like this that's really pointy. You can use this one for eyeliner, and you can use it for just stamping stuff on your eyeline. But get a brush like this and kind of just put it in there. Okay, so I'm going to do that off camera so you guys aren't bored. Okay, friends, I have that crease cut. Yes, ma'am. So if you can tell, I just kind of cut the crease, and I just continued with, actually I switched brushes. I used the Morphe M432 to finish that, and I just took this mirror that I have, has 2 sides, like the really close side and then the far away, the magnifying side. So I used that so I could get the line really precise. So that's how I did that. Now I'm going to take this blue shade, and I'm going to pat that all over my lid where that cut crease is. I guess I can go back to the normal side. We're about to find out. Okay, so that is not super pigmented, so we will pack that on and see if we can get some pigment out of there. There we go. That looks much better. Okay, so if you buy this, you're going to have to go heavy. Like I was tapping it off. I'm not tapping it off anymore. I'm just going straight in with the pigment. This is another reason that you don't want to put your face makeup on first, because it's just going to get on your face, and then you're going to have a hot mess. So I'm starting lower, and then I'm patting up. Just like that. Make sure you get all in those creases too. Right in there. Now I'm going to go to this little brush that I actually just used to cut the crease, and I'm going to wipe it off, and I'm going to go with that blue color and try to follow that line really well. Like so. And I can feel it falling on my face. So this is why we don't do face makeup first. It's hard for me to talk and do this, sorry. Because it is something you really have to focus on. I wish this was just a little bit more pigmented. Like it's good, you know, for $5, like you're not gonna beat this. I mean, like you guys told me before, I'm pretty sure, I have told you before, I'm pretty sure that I got like one of the Jaclyn Hill palettes that are kind of messed up with some of these colors, like these bold colors, because mine don't show up. All the other colors I absolutely love. Like, it's worth it, even those don't work for me. Okay, one more little pat up here just to deepen the color. Okay, there we are so far. What do you think? I'm going to go back in. I'm going to take that brush I was using. I'm just going to wipe it off a little bit and just kind of blend just a little bit right here. Just in case there's any extra stuff. See, I have this blue. It's all down here. Okay, I'm going to take this purple shade. This one. That's pink. That's purple. I'm going to take this purple shade and I'm going to pat that on the outer corner. And I'm going to just clean off the same brush. I should have more than one of these brushes to do this, but if you're a beginner, then you're not going to have two of those, and I don't even have two of those. And I would still say I'm a beginner. I just play with it. You know, it's makeup. We're just playing. Yeah, we're going to do, actually, I'm going to do green. I'm going to do green, and then I'm going to end with purple. But it seems like the purple might be a little bit lighter, but we're going to do green. That's the way I have it planned out. That's the way we're going to go. Okay, so this green, I'm going to assume it's the same as the blue, so I'm not going to tap it off. I'm just going to go straight in. Y'all, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that. Can you guys see how pretty that green is right next to that blue? They were meant for each other. Yes, I love this. This looks good. I'm just patting this on the outer corner only and kind of dragging it up on by that tape. So if it makes a mess, we can wipe it right off. Just patting it. Pat, pat, pat. No swiping, no blending. We're patting the product on. And I'm going to bring that almost to like the middle. You can see where the color's changing. Doesn't that look good? I love it. Where would I wear this? Out with the girls? To Walmart. Hello. Target. I don't know. It's just really pretty. So much fun just to play with makeup. I would love to just, you know, try makeup on my friends like this and be like, okay, where are we going? Okay, I'm going to do one more because I feel like it just needs to come in just a tad bit more. Does this not give you like peacock vibes? You're like, hey, I just need to put some dot. Sorry, I ate panda with Mason. You're nothing like going for a run and then you're eating panda with your kid. It's all about balance. It's his favorite food. He loves panda. He loves, actually, he said something about, Mom, can I do a YouTube video with you? And I was like, yeah. And we could do like a, I don't know if it's called a mukbang or mukbang. I don't know. But where you eat and just talk and like ask questions. Like, we should do that. And then he like thought about it for 2 seconds and he's like, no. I'm like, okay. Now I'm going to take the purple shade and I'm going to pat that on the outer crease too. So let's hope that this has some good pigment. It looks like it. Look at that brush. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. I kind of just want it all to, you know, just gradually, it's a habit to tap that off, y'all. It's a habit. Oh, heck yes. Are you having fun? Grab this palette. Go to Walmart, grab this palette, get you a concealer, grab some e.l.f. brushes. It doesn't have to be expensive brush. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I'm so sore. Did a HIIT workout yesterday. And I'm like, I can't move my upper body. And just follow me along. Get some tape. Everybody's got tape. If you can't find tape, it's in your Christmas box. Remember? Downstairs in storage. Glad I reminded you. Isn't this pretty? I love these colors. Do so much with this. And this may fade even as you're doing it. Like the blue on the inner corner, you might have to go back in with that. So I'm going to, real quick, just go right here. It just faded a little bit. And if you need to, you can brush it off, flip sides, go in and do the green. Yeah. Do you see? Make sure you guys can see it really well. Okay, what was I going to do after that? Oh, I do remember. I wrote it down. Where's my little brush? Okay, I'm going to try to attempt to do this on camera so I can show you, and then to get really precise and have to turn it off so I can get really, really close to my mirror, but I'm going to take this pink color and I'm going to put that in my crease. Like I'm just going to follow this. Okay, we're going to see how this works. I got this idea from a video that Angela Bright, if you don't follow her, she's really good. She does a lot of just really close up of just her eye. So if you're just like, I want to play with eye makeup, then she absolutely is amazing to watch. I don't even know how I came across finding her. Almost just stamping it. I have the radio on in the background. It's commercials. Since when are we so irritated with commercials? Like, my kids will watch a show and it'll have commercials and they'll be like, commercials! Oh my gosh! Like, simmer down. I had to get up to turn the TV when I was your age. That just told how old I was. But you guys already know. I'm 42 years young. Yes. Yes, yes. But you want to know how old I felt today? When I was outside watching kids. Look like I have a rainbow on my eye. You guys see how? I don't have to go too close. They were all outside and they were jumping rope. And I was like, I can jump rope, which I did. But I felt like I weighed 700 pounds when I was hitting the concrete. I'm like, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. So then I started doing like the skip jump rope, kind of like one foot in front of the other, almost kind of not galloping. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. When one foot goes in front of the other, like almost rocking instead of just the both. I was much better at that. And I even did a couple little tricks where you twist it. Jump rope for heart, guys. Yes, I was that girl. Okay, so what do you guys think? I think maybe we should pop shimmer on in the middle and maybe deepen this outer crease with some black. So let's do shimmer first. Oh, I didn't bring any setting spray. Shelly, what is wrong with you? How did I forget setting spray? Well, you know what I'm using. Morphe. Is that what I want? No, I'm going to use this blue. I'm going to use this Mar palette. I'm going to use that one right there. I'm just going to pop that with my finger right on the middle. Let's try that for some shimmer. You don't have to do shimmer if you just want to buy this. Right on the corner where that green is. This just has blue flecks in it, which will marry that blue color together. If I had some setting spray, I would be spraying my finger or spraying a brush. Gives it just a little bit of shimmer, huh? Okay, let's take some black and just deepen that. I'm just taking it from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Oh, I forgot I had concealer on that brush. That's why there's a towel here. Just wipe it off. Okay, let's see. Let's see what this does. Just kind of want to deepen this outer corner just a little bit. Right along my lash line. You have to wear lashes with this. I honestly do not have any lashes. The last pair that I had, the Lily lashes, I wore them 3 times and then they were done, and I have not bought new ones. I've been looking for some Kiss lashes that I like, and I couldn't find any on the Walmart, like where you just pick them up. I don't know what you call that, the Walmart pickup thing. I'd have to go in the store. Ugh. Eeks, right? I have to go to Walgreens tonight to pick up medication for Marley, so maybe I'll do that. See how it kind of just like deepened everything a little bit? I like that. Okay, let's go to the lower lash line, friends. So I'm going to take this tape off to go to the lower lash line. Gentle, gentle. We don't need any more. I did not get enough stickiness off this tape. I'm just going to say it. Bitch, please. Don't tell me you can't get a sharper line by just doing that with your hand. You can't. Okay, I need to, I'm kind of like debating whether I should go ahead and put my face makeup on. I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and then I'll come back to do the face makeup because we're already at 20 minutes here. Okay, be right back. Okay, so I've got both eyes done. I tried to make them as symmetrical as possible, but it is what it is. So I just came back on to do this application of this foundation. I have shade 455. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty good match. I'm actually basically neutral skin tone, so I just want to kind of give you guys like a first impressions of how it feels. I wanted to do this before I do my under eye, just to kind of cancel out some discoloration and stuff. So we're just going to pat this into the skin. It's a good color for sure. Coverage is about medium. It's probably buildable. I think this is like $14. Sorry, you guys are just seeing nothing but my mirror. I'm a great YouTuber. I'm professional. I know exactly what I'm doing. I've actually had somebody request me to do another video. They like what I showed, like all the stuff that I like when I did the pretzels and makeup products and stuff. So I will maybe do those like once a month. Okay, I'm going to go in with one more squirt. I feel like it's not quite as much coverage as I would like. So I'm just patting this all in. So I will definitely do that for you. I've got a couple products that I've really fallen in love with, and some of them I have to go back and almost like rewatch that one because I'm like, if it's ride or die, then I need to make sure that I'm not telling you every single month. Or maybe I should because you didn't listen the first time and go buy it. Right? Right? Take your foundation all the way up into your skin. I mean your skin. Good Lord. Into your hairline a little bit so it all blends in, and don't forget down your neck and even on your ears. Especially if it's not exactly the same color, because my body is not the same color as my face. My face I exfoliate, and my face I keep out of the sun as much as possible. That's pretty good coverage, y'all. I feel like I need a better primer. All I used was my moisturizer for my primer, so I feel like I need a better primer because it doesn't look poreless by any means, but it looks good on camera for sure, and I'm sure people that are not this close to me. Can you see my pores? No, that's what it is. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera to do my Jeffree Star concealer, and my powder is Hourglass. So actually it's not Hourglass, it's RCMA in the Hourglass container. So I'm just going to go off camera for those, and we'll come back and finish up the eyes. Okay, friends, I'm back, and I basically have on a full beat, except for my lower lash and my lips. So let me just go over what I used real quick. To bronze up the face, I used what I got in my Ipsy bag this month. It goes on very beautiful. I love it. It's from the Beauty Crop, and Tanneries is the color. For my blush, I used Blush. It's, I think the name of the company is called Model, or maybe this is the color. Yeah, no. Model Company is the name of it, and it's modelcosmetics.com, and this one is in Cosmopolitan 01, if you're interested in that. And is that it? Did I cover it? Oh, I'm going to bake. I'm going to teach you guys, if you haven't baked before, I'm just going to do it on the things, because on my cheeks right now, because you need to know, especially if they look like this. I'm going to go right by where my ear is, drag this down, and just kind of pull. It's going to give us that really sharp line. And the reason people call this bake, if I haven't already told you before, it's your skin and the heat in your own body that's just kind of like, it's baking it there. So as your skin and your body have warmth, it's baking this in there. You're not going to come out with muffins. It's not going to happen. You're going to come out with a really sharp line. I'm going to bring that all the way down. So we're just going to hang that, let that hang out for a minute while we finish up the lower lash line. And I'm sorry this video is so long, but when you do a look like this, it takes a hot minute. And I've cut out a lot. So I've been sitting here for about 45 minutes. So for you guys to watch 30 minutes, I cut like 15. You're welcome. Hopefully you're just watching this like, because you can't sleep. Okay, so on my lower lash line, I'm going to use Lelo. I'm going to use the yellow. And I'm going to take a cute little brush like this. This brush is the Morphe E36. And I'm going to go in with that yellow shade. And I'm almost going to like just connect it to out here. Can you guys see it? Am I doing a horrible job at this? So I'm just going to bring that down. I wish I had lashes, because once you put lashes on, you're going to be like, bam! I might have to go look and see if I just have some old ones. This is very powdery, so it is going to get in your eye a little. Okay, so we've got that lower lash line. And then I'm going to go into the purple. I'm not going to do every color down here because we're not trying to drag it down our entire face. I'm going to do this out here. I'm using the same brush. So you kind of is gradually going in. And we can go in and finesse it however we would like. I want it to be pretty dark purple over on this very corner. Like I want it to be the darkest. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and that very, very edge, I'm going to put a little black. So it marries with the top. I'm going to flip it over and use my magnifying side so I can see. Almost just dotting it. Just blending it. See, so it just kind of, everything kind of comes together right here. Because I don't want my top and lower lash to look separated. I want it to be married together. I wonder if I could say married anymore. And I'm trying to decide, should I do black eyeliner? Yes, I should do black eyeliner. Let me get that done. Okay, friends, I'm just finishing up curling my lashes. I put black liner. I just use the Sephora brand on my upper lid and my lower inner lid. And then this mascara I talked about in my Ipsy bag, this Big Bang by Benefit. No, Bad Gal Bang by Benefit. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like it because of this wand. It's freaking amazing. I will buy it in the full size when this is empty. Have you ever noticed though, have you ever gotten something in a sample size and you loved it and then you got it in a full size and you didn't love it? I've had that happen like 3 or 4 times now. Like the MAC one, I absolutely loved it, so I went and bought it, and then I was like, I don't like this one. It's like, can I have more samples? I don't know why. Why is that? Anybody scientifically know? Is it maybe because it's just a little bit dried out already? I'm going to let this dry before I try to put on my bottoms. But dang, look at those lashes. Y'all, that's from a mascara. Okay, I'm going to brush off this bake. Let me show you kind of what it looks like. And yes, it gets all over your clothes, so don't wear your fancy stuff. Okay? So it gives me that sharp line. That's what we're looking for. Same on this side. Just, don't put a lot of pressure. Just dust it off. Yeah, it just gives you that sharper line. Lips, lower lashes, done. So lips, I'm just going with the nude lip. It's the Rimmel one that I've talked about 100 times. Next, I'm going to do maybe my favorites. And I'm also going to do a contour, like how you contour and why you contour and where to contour. Contour. And I'm using my e.l.f. Champagne Gloss to go on top. This one I've been wearing a lot just by itself. It's right in the middle. And the bottom. And so my trash just blew off because the air conditioning just kicked on. What do y'all think? Huh? Let me go put lower lash mascara on and we'll be right back. Okay, friends, this is the final look. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you think it still looks like a peacock? I feel Katy Perry vibes. She's so creative and she does the wildest thing with her makeup, her clothes, her everything. I love her. I have a friend, Bambi, who looks like Katy Perry. Her eyes are just like doe eyes. They're beautiful. And she has hair that real short and should pull it forward. Just looks like Katy Perry. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I apologize it's so long, but like I said, a look like this does take a hot minute. So I hope you liked it, and I hope you grab some makeup and just play. It's makeup, friends. You can wash it off. It's not permanent. It's not like tattoos. So just have fun. Be yourself. Find things on Instagram. Find some people on YouTube that inspire you, and just try new things. Okay? Have a great day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I love you guys. Have a great night. Bye-bye.